So, you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Then get ready, Mama.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So now let's talk about some truth here.
Okay.
Okay. So you were 65 years old, right? 187 pounds you were before.
I was.
And now you are 100 and...
144.
Okay. Okay. So the thing is, like, let's learn about your body. What is happening with you? You are 65-year-old, and most of the life you suffered with the bronchitis. Something with the any itis. That, do you know the meaning of that itis word?
Itis? Itis? Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Itis is bronchitis.
Okay. Bronch means bronchus,
Yeah.
which is the part of the lung. Itis means inflammation.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So the something is wrong in our chest and something is wrong in our upper body part.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's come to the concept of the food. And now you are talking me about cold sores. And these cold sores are with you from how long? 2 years, you said? Or more than that?
Oh, no. Way more than that.
Way more than that.
Way
How
more
many more years? 10
20
years?
20 years.
20 years of cold
20
sores.
years. Yes. At least. Yes. I started getting cold sores when I was in my 20s, 30s.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So we are talking about the cold sores, which are from 20 years and bronchitis history. And wow, so many things we have on our plate. Okay. So, and then current condition is like a hip pain. The hip botherings of the hip, and specifically the left side of the hip pain is too much there. So now imagine you changed, before you used to eat gluten and dairy and eggs, everything, and you stopped suddenly on your own because you started seeing huge changes in you. But the thing is, like, dear, I will just say dear. Okay, that makes sense. That when we are talking about this, see, there are proper ways of mixing and there are proper ways of cooking the food. And when you are cooking properly, many things and their effects on the body has taken care.
It has what?
The effects of the food on the body will be different when you cook it properly rather than when you just put it in the crock pot. You do most of the time soup concept where you just throw the things together, you blend it and you drink it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of things are there. Maybe today we'll just talk a little bit. I just will start with 1 or 2 changes with you. Okay. See, when you say like you have a history of cold sores for 20 plus years, you know, this virus, what we talk, you know the name of the virus?
Is that Epstein-Barr?
Yeah. Right? So any virus is the first condition or the first indication of our body is something is not happening properly in the body.
Right.
And what is that something is not happening properly? Somebody in the body is fighting.
Right.
And who is that fighter? Which system?
The virus fighting the inflammation.
The body has a system which fights with such kind of invaders for the body.
Yes.
Right? And body has to be always alert and good, and body has to be always kind of in the process of defending us from the bacteria, viruses, and all the pathogens which we have around us.
Right.
But there are millions and billions and trillions of bacteria around us. Do they really attack us on us all the time?
No, in fact, we need some of them.
Okay, perfect. But when will they attack on our body? When they will find something which can hold them. Simple, right? So they need some weak point in our body.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And who is the weak person here in our body is our immunity system. Did you get it?
our
immune system. Do you want me to remove this?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're old, that's why I'm not removing it.
That's fine. Whatever. I just can't. I can't. If I can see your mouth move.
We are 6 feet apart. Okay, I will just do a
I'll
little.
Put it further back.
You want to
I'm
go?
just having a hard time understanding with your accent. And
I know my accent is way different.
And then if I can see your mouth at least.
Okay, we are way more than 6 feet
I know
apart.
what the other thing was I wanted to mention before I forget it. Do you know anyone that does earwax? Is earwax an issue with people?
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Okay,
offline.
That's another thing. Okay.
Okay, so now you understood that there is some weakness in the body, and that weakness is on the system in the body, which is called it as a immunity system in the body. In Ayurveda, we called it as the fighting capacity to the disease. That's called it as a Vadikshamatva. Vadikshamatva. Don't worry about the word. Just go into the translation work.
Yeah.
Immunity is low in the body. How about this? Did you get it?
The immunity is low.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
And from how long? From the time when you had a history of...
Cold sores.
No, before that.
Bronchitis.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they kind of happen at the same time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. So imagine the way we had first cough and always suffering with flu and getting congestion, feeling sick January, February, all the time, every year. Every year. For how long you were used to be sick all the time?
20 years.
20 years. Yes. Everything is 20 for us. So we'll just stick with the word.
That's when it started. Okay. And maybe that's the Epstein-Barr that came in.
That's exactly what I was...
And so now I'm just doing what I can to battle it. And it's like...
I totally get it. So,
But I feel good. I don't feel as bad as I used to.
Yeah. So people with the flu, they feel okay, Yeah. They're like,
You think I have the flu all the time, though?
No. So I'm not going to talk about your modern terms. I will just stick to the Ayurveda. Okay? Because you know everything. You know everything, right? You go to many doctors in around us, integrative doctors. You go to chiropractor, you go to massage therapist, you go to many good places for yourself. Yeah. Now let me just share my view for you. Okay. Because you are a referred client by my another client, so you both are very dear to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And the thing is like now, this cold sore or immunity is a lot connected with our inflammation in the body. And now you are telling me that you removed gluten, you removed dairy, but you eat meat all the time. And you know what is meat? Meat is something which increases the acidic level in the body. So what is this when you have this on your lips? Do you know what that is? That's something your body is talking about, the heat inside you.
The heat? Okay.
Heat inside you.
Yes.
That's in Ayurveda, we called it as a pitta. Do you know the term Vata Pitta Kapha? You know it a little bit?
A little.
A little. We just need a little. We don't need a huge science here. So we have excessive pitta all here. But you gave up the dairy, you gave up the gluten, right? But you still continue with all the meat products. Yeah. What is your important meat, or what are the few meats you take it all the time? Can you give me some names? Chicken. Steak. Okay. Okay, what else?
Pork.
Okay, now you're hiding a lot of things. Open up.
Okay. Seafood. What else is there? Chicken.
Fish.
Fish.
All types of fishes.
All fish. Grouper mostly. Not. I don't do a lot of flounder. I do shrimp. I can't eat mussels. And I can't eat oysters.
Oyster and mussels you don't do, but you do this rest. Okay.
Pretty much everything else, yeah.
Everything else pretty much except the two.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so now imagine that, and you eat every day some meat. Meat is a part of your food. Being a Iowa girl, that's what you used me, right?
Yes.
I'm an Iowa person,
Yes,
you know.
Iowa girl, we ate meat.
Oh, is that this kind of meat area? Like people eat a lot of meat?
Yeah, it's a cattle, hog, chicken production. It's the farmer.
It's the farm. Okay.
It's the farmer.
Hog means that some.
Pig.
Oh, hog means pig. Okay.
It's pig, yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's the farming.
Is that the pork?
Pork? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pig is pork, right?
Pig is pork.
Well, for me, I need to know.
Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota. Bread basket. They grow corn. They grow.
Okay, that's fine. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. So, Mama, you need to know that this is a acidic food for you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, on top of it, you must be doing grilling and some. You must be doing some. What do you call marination, grilling, or how do you cook this meat?
Sometimes just in a pan. Sometimes bake it. Sometimes. Sometimes we grill it.
Okay. You know what you should do instead of eating this? You should do the broth out of it.
The what?
The broth.
The broth.
Yeah. Because your heat is too much in your body. And unless and until you calm down that heat, you will not get rid of this. You will not. That's why I said you will not like me later on. I told you already. Because we are talking about food, and food is like, it's a very palatable food for us. We feel happy with the food, Yep. But this is the food which is like, you're doing so many good things. Like, how many vitamins you take, at least 10 vitamins you take in a day. Okay.
Yeah.
But nothing is going to really kind of, come. And again, they are external food factors, right? Vitamins are coming also as a outside food. So that's totally up to you and your other things, what you offer to yourself. But I will talk about the food concept, what you are sharing it with me, that this is the food which is increasing and enhancing your heat in the body. And unless and until you calm down your body and alkaline your body and increase your good qualities in you, you will not get rid of this. Okay? Truth. Dare.
Truth.
Truth.
And I way back in my mind, in the cobwebs back there, I thought meat could be.
Mm-hmm. Because you do so many good things,
Yeah.
You are such a natural person, You're a very good person. You're always active. You're always doing gardening. You're always doing some of the things outside in your house and backyard. You are pretty good in your whatever you are doing. You are in the nature. You are in this healing pond and things like that around your house, so which is a good energy around you.
Yeah.
But unless and until you cut down the source of the energy, which is feeding you, this is hard for us. So now what I will do, I will give you some application of oil and application of ghee around it.
Okay.
So you start applying on it. Okay, but this is the primary thing for us to change.
The meat.
I will not say
Like, will it help to reduce it?
And on top of it, you drink vodka, wine, beer every day. Every day. How many glasses? One per day?
Usually just one.
One means like a bottle one or a glass one? Glass one.
Yeah.
But still, no?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So there's heat in the alcohol? Okay.
What do you think? Fermentation, you were talking about some time back.
Yeah,
we were talking
fermentation.
about the fermentation. Don't you think like these products has a fermentation in it?
Oh, yeah.
Then what is fermentation?
It's a heat. It's expansion. Yeah.
You're getting it?
Okay.
See where you are going with your stuff, what you are telling me, and the food, the food choices what you gave me, the things what are happening with you, and always you felt like you were allergic and your bronchitis is making you suffer, and you suffered a lot with your bronchitis.
I did. And nobody could tell me what
So,
was going on.
so that's why I said, as you are a referred client by another client in, where does Shelly lives?
Pardon?
Where does Shelly lives?
She lives up in
I forgot
Siler
that.
City.
Siler City.
Yeah.
I know. I went there.
Yeah, I did. I've been there too. There's an awesome nursery up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I love her mushrooms. She cultivates mushrooms.
She does what with mushrooms?
She cultivates mushrooms.
She
She has a.
I didn't know she did that.
She did that,
Yummy.
but now she must not be doing because she's old and I think she has a lot to manage.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, she did tell me she.
Yeah, she used to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing is like, so you understood this. So I will give you some diet change, as per Ayurveda. I will guide you some of the routines. You start doing that. I will give you this. Okay.
The ghee.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I will give you 2 containers. So I will ask you one with the water, and I will ask you one for the application.
Okay.
Okay. Also one inside the food. We can do that inside the food.
Like
Okay.
cook with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can add it on the food.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will give you these neem, which is an antiviral.
Neem?
Yeah, you know the word?
Neem, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you know?
I use neem oil
For plants.
for plants.
I do that too.
Yes.
Yeah. So I will give you some of the things which will calm down the excessive heat from the body. I will give you something which will help us to calm down our pitta in the body. So we will do all of this. Okay. And we will start doing this for another few.
So the pitta is the hot. Okay.
Yeah. And this, your hip pain,
Overly hot.
your inflammation, your hip pain, what you are suffering at the present moment, you said like your hip pain is very bad on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also again an inflammation and vata. So you
Yeah,
are
sometimes it feels hot through the skin.
absolutely
Yeah.
okay. So our all the 3 doshas, that means all the 3 energies we are talking here to balance. Okay. So we will start very slowly for you. Do you have any more questions for me? Did you understood what is happening with
I
you?
did understand. Yeah.
Does that make a sense?
Yes, it does. Makes a lot of sense.
Can I do like this?
And here's the but.
Here is the
I have a husband that, you know, this is how we eat. So now I've got to divide. See, I've already.
now you are not going, your loving husband, right?
Yeah.
He feeds you all the
He
time.
feeds me all the time, and
No.
he loves. That's our communal time
Absolutely.
when we sit down and we share and we break bread.
How about this? You cook for him now.
Oh yeah, I do cook a lot.
Then you know, only once in a week you give it to him.
Yeah.
Rest of the time you do. So that way you will be eating healthy, which will be healing you, and it will be also managing him.
Yeah, but he's not gonna like so no meat or just less meat or
What is the difference between no meat and less meat?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to break your that accumulation of heat in your body.
Yeah.
That with this much or this much. So this much poison is poison.
Okay.
And this much poison is poison.
Yeah.
The quality doesn't change, or the effects doesn't change, or the actions doesn't change. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
1 drop of poison is equal to 1 bottle of the poison. It's the same thing.
Right.
So it will keep fermenting you all the time. How about this?
Yeah.
You will not break the cycle of fermentation in you. I know he's not here. I'm very happy. I know. Next time, don't bring him.
No.
Let's see.
He's not. He's,
On a part.
I find I think of myself as somewhat on the road to health.
Mm-hmm.
He's not, and so
it's everywhere. Is like, I have some clients when I do their cleansing program and all of that. always I hear this. It's a very common problem. It's not like, and it's just out of love they do it,
Right.
They care for us, they do love for, they do love. That's why they cook like that kind of, and their cooking is always different than the female cooking,
Yeah.
So, but we just talk about ourselves, not
Yeah,
about your
yeah.
husband, okay? Because
So
that's a totally
I
different.
just have to, for myself, I have to determine
Yes.
how I'm
Yes.
going to go about.
Okay, so I will see again, when you are bringing this change, you do slowly and slowly and slowly and slowly, okay? Because I'm teaching another client the upcoming cooking class. I would like you to come and join that class. Whether it might be mostly on the Zoom, okay? You can join that class with us, with other clients.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be here, but I have another consultation, so I postponed her at 3:30 lot. So you can start learning Ayurvedically, like the
So
food.
you said it's the way that I cook too. Okay.
Yeah, it's not, cooking is an art. It's all about healing. And that all will be taken care when we go through the rules about the cooking and the way about the cooking and the combinations of the cooking and what we add, when we add certain things, what is the reason we do that. It all is a kind of a huge thing, because Ayurveda and all the best healers in the world, they say is like, your food is medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree? Yeah, your food is medicine.
Just like for my bees, those flowers are their food.
Absolutely.
And their food is their medicine.
Absolutely. See, you believe in such concepts, right?
With my whole heart.
With your whole heart.
Yes.
Yep. So good.
It's just getting the habit.
One at a time.
Yeah.
One at a time. I did not even talk about panchakarma. You need a nice detox. That's what I am trying to tell you this, because we need, when we do the cleansing program, this is going to come down like this. Okay, so the many things we will talk in future. I will give you something to gargle. So I want you to hold it like 10-15 minutes in your mouth. When you're sitting outside in your porch and outside looking with your dog and watching around, you will be like this. With that oil.
With that in there.
Yes.
Okay.
All the time.
And it's an oil?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I will give you that. So we will heal inside a little bit. Then we will heal this outside. And then we will take something from the cooling and some of the things which goes on the pitta and inflammation in the body. So we will work all the corners the way Ayurveda sees this as a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I've been doing is I've been working the outside. And now I need to work the inside.
You cannot work outside.
It doesn't stay.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And you are trying so long,
Yeah.
You are 65. I think almost half of your life you have this problem.
Yep.
More than that.
More than that.
More than that, actually. So you're living with it. Right?
Yeah.
And then you did good changes for yourself, like gluten-free and dairy-free. That we need to talk also in future. Once you're comfortable with these some changes, then we will introduce some of the things for you. Okay. Once we will enhance your metabolism, we will enhance your digestion. Once we will do some changes in this lifestyle change, modifications, then all you will be doing some good involvement of routines. So the most important thing I would like you to do is maybe half an hour or 1 hour classes I want you to book, so that I will teach you certain things what you can practice for that your hip problem. Okay, hip problem and even this. So we will do some of the yogasana, we will do some of the healing, and we will do some of the chanting, and we'll do some of the mantras, we'll do some of the breathing techniques, which will manage this on the mental, physical, spiritual, emotional levels.
Well, I did have a yoga teacher for a while that, like I said,
this is not a yoga class.
Right.
We'll do the therapeutic
yoga. We did
yoga.
the mantras, we did the chanting, and so okay.
You are okay with it?
I'm good with all that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Until now, in my 20 plus years of practice, I had only one client. She's a Baptist, and she said only with the mantras she was a little this. Then I asked her to verse or chant the verses from the Bible. Whatever the positive are there, you chant it on that. That's what we did it for her. She's from South Park. Any other questions for me?
I use a lot of essential oils too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So you understood your cold sores?
Yes.
You understood your problem, you understood your bronchitis, you understood your system, you understood your food, you understood all the things what we talk. And now I will give you some ghee and oils and we will go from there for your healing.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you. This is all learning about our excessive pitta in the body and excessive kapha accumulation from the childhood. So the client suffered a lot with the immunity in the body, and the immunity in Ayurveda is totally up to the concept of digestive fire, and which I will explain it to you later on. Okay, so we'll just do some small changes this time. Next time we'll do a little deeper. Okay, all right. Thank you once again. Coming on Ayurveda Healing Spa. This is Aruna Patki, Ayurvedic practitioner, doctor from India, board certified TMB therapist here in the USA. Thank you.